So I'm getting ready to head in for my 22-week appointment. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Don't take for granted that we should be on the verge of having a 1-year-old. And I'm also 1 day away from when we lost Breyer in my pregnancy. So it was kind of a weird Mother's Day knowing that we're expecting another baby and then also should be having, an almost 1-year-old right now. So it was a good Mother's Day overall. It was just kind of those weird feelings. And this was the appointment that I was able to cancel if I wanted to, but I just felt like it would be, I just felt like I needed to kind of have that reassurance, especially knowing that tomorrow is the day that we actually lost her. And just being, 3 days away from viability is just always is comforting. Baby's moving a ton, having like tons of movement. Been feeling good, just lots of heartburn, very tired, but finally kind of gotten into that nesting stage and feeling more energetic and having more motivation and wanting to be able to do stuff. Like wore myself out this weekend, just like going nonstop, being able to get a bunch of stuff done around the house, getting tons of steps in, which I like checking my Fitbit to be able to see where I got. But just feeling better, from that aspect. So getting ready to head in for my appointment. I've got my mask, which is weird these days that we have to do this. Being pregnant during COVID is so strange. So I will keep you posted. Weird times. I feel like I've done this walk 1,000 times. So I just wanted to do a recap of my 22-week appointment. Everything went super smooth. Baby's measuring 1.5 weeks ahead, also weighing 1.5 pounds, which is almost double what Breyer was when she was born. And I'm also now a day past the point in pregnancy when we actually lost her. So I definitely don't take any of that for granted. I'm super grateful that this pregnancy is going so smooth and so non-existent as far as problems are concerned. So the doctor actually said it's super reassuring that he is measuring big because it means he's got the Cadillac of placentas. And so if you're ever going to want a placenta, I guess the Cadillac version is better than a Prius. So I'm very glad for that, that he is growing well and everything is going smooth. So end of second trimester update. Finally getting energy back and feeling like motivated again. So when I had Briley, I literally went through every cupboard, every drawer, every closet and just reorganized. And I feel like I'm back in that nesting phase. But in addition to that, making like tons and tons of food too. Like I made cookies and things like that for the office. There's like 6 of us and I made double batches of everything. Why I thought we needed that much, I don't know. Because we clearly didn't eat it all, but cleaned out a ton of the kids' clothes, dropped off like 34 bags of clothes and shoes and things like that to Goodwill yesterday. Thank the Lord they're finally open because I've been waiting forever for that to happen. And weird craving this pregnancy, but Pop-Tarts. I literally haven't had Pop-Tarts since probably college. So with Brecken, it was ice cream. With Briley, it was cereal. With Britton, it was Milk Duds of all things. And with this pregnancy, it has been Pop-Tarts. So such a weird thing, pregnancy craving to have. So when we found out we were having a boy, one of the first things I said, obviously it was new news to me and I wasn't overly excited with the initial news. And the first thing I said to my sisters was, "Ugh, boy clothes are so ugly. Like it's not gonna be fun to like pick out boy clothes." So Whit actually went to the store and was kind enough to pick out some stuff for me because obviously she has a little bit more experience in that area and she knows my love for navy and stripes and all things tailored. So she got all the baby all these cute little things. So this is like the first of his wardrobe and still really the only thing I have. I bought some onesies, or not onesies, I guess onesies. This is literally the only thing I've bought so far is some PJs and then some like little pants and stuff like that. So I just haven't had a chance. I haven't really found. It's hard to know like what your style's gonna be with the don't really want it to be too many primary colors. I don't want it to be too preppy. I don't want it to be too hipster. I don't want it to be like all black and gray. So it's just like, I have no idea what my style is gonna turn into. So we shall see, but she at least hit the nail on the head with the stuff that she got. So I was really grateful. So I've been feeling huge this pregnancy compared to previous pregnancies. So I thought, well, I'll just look at old pictures of previous pregnancies of Brecken and Briley. And unfortunately, I feel like at like 22, 23 weeks, I look the same as I did at 39 and 40 weeks with them. So I'll show you the picture for confirmation. So, been lacking motivation to like the last week or two. I took down all my Christmas decorations like right after Christmas and stuck them here in the bar area of the basement, and it's now May 18th and they still sit here. My babysitter was nice enough to take down my tree in April because it was still sitting up, and I've got all these bins sitting here that my husband so kindly took down off the shelves a week ago, and I still haven't taken them down. So I think today's the day that it really needs to get picked up. So it's the 1-year anniversary of Breyer's due date. So what are we doing, guys?
We're going to her grave.
We're gonna go out and wish her happy birthday out at her grave. So it's a little surreal to be here. Today is the 1-year anniversary of Breyer's due date. So it's a little strange that it all kind of falls in the same week and a half to get past the point of the date when we lost Breyer within my pregnancy, and then also to the point of when it should be her birthday and being pregnant with another baby. So all kind of a weird week, lots of emotions going through my head. Decided to come out to her grave and see it. I actually haven't been out here since last year. It's one of those things that for me, it's not it doesn't make it easier to come. It doesn't make it harder to come. It's just, I think, knowing that her soul isn't here and talking to the grave doesn't give me peace of mind. Knowing that she's up in heaven does give me peace of mind. So I guess I don't feel like I have to be here, but to be able to like talk to her and see her. But yeah, I felt the need to come out here today and just wanted to be able to see it again since it's been a full year. And it's very weird to know that you have buried a child. No parent should ever have to go through that. Just got done working out. Try to do this 3 times a week with a trainer, but working out this pregnancy has been harder than the last couple. I don't know if it's because I started at a higher weight. I don't know if it's because this baby is massive and trying to kill me, or if it's just age. But trying to keep in shape and having the energy to do it has been a struggle for sure. So one weird side effect of pregnancy that I've had with all 5 pregnancies is that I get this weird copper taste in my mouth. It's like super strange. It's like I'm sucking on a penny. So no matter what I drink or eat, I always have this weird aftertaste that tastes like copper. I asked my doctor about it, and apparently with all of the hormones, extra hormones, it can change your taste buds, which is so random. So instead of going for my normal iced tea this morning, went for Coke because that's the only thing that tastes decent. When it's going down, I always regret it afterwards because it makes me feel like I've got a huge air bubble in my stomach. So